Welcome to VRC, the MX5, Season 2, Round 1. We call it MaX5. We're just in qualifying at the moment. It's 12 minutes of qualifying. And then a 15-minute feature race. And then a 15-minute sprint race, and then a 30-minute feature race. So we're all probably on our outlaps at the moment. Iron Graham's waiting, seeing what it's going to happen. Cthulhu, he's finished his outlap and he's on his fast lap now. Casper's trying to get some thin air behind him. Just keeping it nice and neat, touching those apexes, lovely. Needed to get a great lap time. We'll soon find out. He's just got to get through the chicane. No dramas there. .117.5. Casper with a 117.1 going top of the field. Kale with a 117.0. No, Siberian with a 116.6. He's now taken provisional pole. And I believe that's everyone across the line, is it? Jokers. .119.2 keeps him in 5th. Noxie is coming along. Where's he going to find himself? Through the chicane to the start-finish straight. Oh no, that's, I've just looked up, it says a 150 something. It's not going to be a good 151. Keeps him in 8th as, oh, Graham's now coming around. And he's up. He's the fastest with the purple. Talleyrand has just joined the room, so now I'm expecting after qualifying it might be cancelled to go into maybe the sprint race with him in last place. But we'll see what the host decides to do. Graham's still up. IR Graham. Through the chicane onto the start-finish straight. Maybe get a little toe off of Jokers. 116.2 takes pole by 3/10, nearly 4/10. Siberian Tiger second lap was 16.5, which was a 10th faster. Kale's second lap wasn't so hot. Tulu, oh, he knocked half a second off of his time, and he's up again. Casper back in 5th. His third lap wasn't beaming. Noxie just put a 119 in. He's put him up 7th. 2/10 behind Jokas. Koikar 10th. Behind Noxie with a 119.4. Cthulhu just bettered his time up there into 3rd. 16.8. That's put him 0.144 ahead of Kale. But Casper has jumped in with a 16.7 to take 3rd. IR Graham still sitting there on the pole, quite comfortable. No one's getting close to that so far. Koikar's done a 118, put himself up into 6th place. Just behind Kale and ahead of Jokas. He's broke the 19s, going to 18.7 territory. Noxie. His last lap was a 19.3, so he's put himself 1.5 tenths behind Joe Cass. Carbon Dwarf, he seems to be waiting for the right moment, but burning off fuel would be better. We're all burning off fuel to get a faster time. Noxie's just put in 18.7. It's put him ahead of Koi Carp. Great move, great work. Koi Carp's coming round. Has he got an answer on this lap? Going through a sector. He's up a tenth on his own time. It'd be enough to get past Noxie. There's more movement. Casper's gone fastest. He's gone fastest with a 15.7. Siberian Kale's 16.8. Koi Carp, can he jump Noxie? Yes, by half a second. Where did that come from? 18.2. He's only a second and 3 tenths behind Cthulhu. IR Graham, he set another fastest lap time, but not the fastest lap time of the session. Still trailing Casper by 2 tenths. Look at that, 15.7. Cars are getting lighter, the time should be dropping each lap. Siberian with 16.4 in their third place. Is there more to come? He's 10th up. Won't make that much of a dent in Graham's time. He's coming round to the chicane. I'm sure there's a lot of time can be gained from the chicane. Oh, a little bit over the edge and gets himself a 16.3. Faster, but it's not jumped. IR Graham. IR Graham looks like he's up. He's got a purple. Oh, half a second up. My word. My word. Half a second. Crosses the line with a 15.4. New pole sitter, provisional pole sitter, IR Graham, with 15.4. So Casper, what have you got in your trunk? Time to get it out. So far we have IR Graham in pole, yet again on another faster lap. Casper in second place, the Flying Finn, can't be touched. Third place Siberian Tiger, nearly a second off of pole. In fourth place Cthulhu, just put it into fourth place with 16.5. The Spaniard is flying. Kale, he's taking a new line through that corner, seeing how we are. Oh, he's... yeah. Noxie, his last lap was his best lap with a 17.7. He's in 6th place, 9 tenths behind Kale and 4 tenths ahead of Koi Carp. So VRC Koi Carp in 7th. 18.2 is his fastest so far. Ooh, it's a lovely line through that corner. This is a fast lap anyway. It doesn't look like it. Carbon, let's just put it up into 8th with an 18.8. Very nice. 6 tenths off of Koi Carp. 2 tenths ahead of Jokus, who's in last place at the moment. Oh, that car looks battered at the front. I think underneath all those dents there's eyes. Snake eyes. So, IR Graham still holding pole position with a 3/10 breathing space, and there's only a minute left, so this is probably everyone's last runs. So we'll go with IR Graham. crossing the line with a 15.6. Casper, come on, you're in your last chance of getting this pole position, my friend. It's just 3/10. It's only 3/10. It's nothing, isn't it? Even if that's a half a tenth each corner, you could easily get pole. Koi Carb just set a new time, put himself into 6th ahead of Noxie, behind Kale. It's 23 seconds left of quali. So everyone crossing the line. These people crossing the line now. Kale with a 16. But Cthulhu's come back at him with a 16.4, and there was a 16.4, 6.8. 16.4, so those two are swapping positions. Oops. Koi, 17.5 on his last time around. That was a great move. We're on the final lap now. Noxie's sat it in the Parc Fermé early. My work's done, he says. He's happy with what he's done. Joker's got back ahead of Carbon for the battle at the back. Oh, Carbon's got his hazards. Oh, he's done. That must be over for him. IR Graham, hazards on. Yeah, he's done for the day. Done. Done. Cthulhu still going round. Still may have an opportunity to get that 4,000th on Siberian Tiger. Can he do it? Doesn't seem like it. No, 13 seconds down. Oh yeah, we saw him having off. But in the meantime, something's happened. Cthulhu. No, that's already happened, but he's on a lap, I believe. Looks like he's on a lap. Oh, Kale jumped him in his last lap, but he could come back. No. And that, to me, looks like that's our finishing positions, people. IR Graham on pole, Casper in 2nd, Siberian Tiger 3rd, Kale in 4th, Cthulhu in 5th, VRC Koi Carp in 6th, assume Noxie in 7th, Joker's in 8th, Carbon taking up the last place. So that was a great qualifying session. With only 3/10 deciding pole and 2nd. I mean, it's a 2nd up to 5th. So here we go for the main, well, for the sprint race. 15 minutes blast around Goodwood to see who comes out on top. Here we are, ready to start. Nice and lots. And they're off. There they go. Graham had a bit of wheel spin. Looks like Siberian's catching in on him. Casper's fallen behind Siberian. Siberia had the best start out of the lot of them. Kale's holding his 4th place ahead of Koi. Koi jumped Cthulhu. Great start. Breathing down Siberia's neck. Siberian Tiger's neck. IR Graham, he's holding out that 1st place. He's even got himself a bit of a gap, I think. Yeah, 8/10 of a gap in the 1st lap. Come out of the stalls like a bullet. Siberian Tiger jumping Casper off of the line. And Koi, right at the back, Noxie held position, I believe. Joker's held position. And Carbon, oh, he's 3.5 seconds behind. I don't know, may have had a small spin off. So Graham holding the lead. They're all going through the chicane. Oh, we've had an off. We've had an off. Oh, it's Koi. Oh no, this is not good at all. in these cars, the lap times are so close together. When you fall away from the pack, it's very hard to get back into the pack. With a 15-minute race, he might find himself, he's going to be trawling around the back there for a while. IR Graham now is pulling out 1.1 leads with the fastest out lap, or stop-start lap. Siberian Tiger. He's found himself a little bit of space from Casper. He's not got him down his back too much, I think. His tail went wide there. Yeah, it looks wide. He's dropping away from the front trio and playing into Noxie's hands. He's only a second behind. No, Noxie's having a bit. Oh my. But this all works for people like Coy, who's already had a... Oh, Noxie. Oh dear. Find that tarmac. Yeah, back on it. So, Coy Kart is up one position already from a spin, so... And he looks like he's catching Carbon. Oh no, Noxie. Oh no, it wasn't Noxie. It was Siberian Tiger is on a big off. Casper's passed him. He's making it hard work for himself. After blowing the fastest lap time as well. But it's no massive loss. It's only 1.6 seconds behind Casper, so he can claw that back, hopefully. Although Casper's times, they're not slow. It was 16.4. IR Graham, no one's bothering him. He can just concentrate on a nice empty road ahead of him. Is that working yet? No. Nice empty road up ahead of him. No fear. Looks like he's doing the fastest lap time. He's 4 seconds ahead. Well, Siberian Tiger, where's Casper? I apologise. He's had an off. He's down in 5th. Carbon Dwarf. Noxie. Carbon. There's lots of movement going on. I don't know if I've missed something. A lap. Carbon Dwarf ahead of Noxie. Coy Kart back at the back. I thought Noxie had such an off. Casper again. He's going all the way to the back. This is strange. Oh, he's got a massive bit of damage to the front side of his car, onto the front right-hander fender. It's fixed now, but he must have hit the chicanes, those solid chicanes. And now he's down in 7th, being harassed by the pole of Jokas. Carbon, who I was saying, oh dear, this is 3 seconds behind the pack, is now sitting quite happy in 5th place and doing an okay job. 10 minutes left of the race. IR Graham still up ahead, just done another fastest lap with a 15.8 and a 5.5 second lead on Siberian Tiger. Did a 17.1, a bit off the pace. No, he can do a lot faster than that. That's crazy. Kale is up into 3rd. He's doing nice steady 17s. Trying to reel in Siberian Tiger, and he's got a 3 second lead on Cthulhu, who's doing good lap times, sticking to it. These 4 have really pulled away from the rest of the pack. Carbon only a 1.5 second lead on Noxie. Noxie pulling him in with an 18, yeah, 18.5 lap time. Casper, it's already got past Coy Kart and Jokas, I think. Doing his personal fastest. Got a fire in his belly, I believe, from being in 2nd down to 7th. It's not a good point haulage from him. Imagine he wants more. And Noxie is in his way of getting it. 7 tenths, 6 tenths. They're both catching up Carbon Dwarf. Coy's not finding his rhythm around the Goodwood, I believe. He might be distracted by other things, so who knows. Graham still banging them out. 16.3, 16.1, 15.8, 16.1. Leading the race by 8 seconds now. Siberian Tiger, he might be starting to feel that pressure from Kale. Could well be that the Brit is feeling pressure from South Africa. And I think Katula isn't too far behind. If these two race each other and slow each other down a bit, Katula could easily catch up to the rear end of the fight for second and join it. 17.6 on his last lap, but he's up on his fastest on this lap. So maybe just seeing those two catching each other has given him the... Casper's got past Noxie. He's coming up to overtake Carbon Dwarf. Trying to find a place to do it. Then I think Carbon Dwarf made it really easy for him by taking the long route in that corner. Casper's up to 4th, but he's 20 seconds behind Katula, and he's going to have to do some very awesome lap times from now on in to catch the battle up ahead. And yes, it does. No, he's dropped off a little bit, Katula. These two are very much in battle mode. So Siberian Tiger still a 17.6 on his last time round. Oh, and Cale's done a 16.5. We must say that we think there is every chance that Cale's going to be wanting to get past Siberian Tiger by the end of this lap, even with that much speed. Comes out wide. That helps Siberian Tiger pull it back out to a second. Nearly a second and a half. Judah still trying to crack him in, 17.8. Casper's pulled in 2 seconds already on Katula. Like I said, 16.6. He is absolutely flying. Absolutely flying. Noxie has kept his nose clean, head down. Just cracked on. Found himself in a nice 6th place. Some good points in 6th in his 7-up Mazda. It's great. Jokers seems to be quite far back in the early days, but he's ahead of Carbon by 3.5 seconds. 7 oh no. Commentator's curse was it. Should I never come over here and spoke about Jokers and how well he was doing? Well, Carbon's doing really well. He's up into 7th place. He was ahead of Noxie earlier. He was in 6th place. He's 10 seconds behind Noxie now. He's dropped from the 19s into the 24s for some reason. I think he got lapped in one of the laps, but oh, he's back on track now. He's going faster than he's gone so far in the race. He's really found a bit of pace. There's a yellow flag, someone's off. Noxie threw it off. He wanted Carbon to have his 6th place back. Carbon going over the line to get his fastest lap of... No, lost a bit somewhere. So up ahead we have IR Graham in a 12-second lead. Just kept that car straight in the 16s throughout the whole race. Cale got past... Oh my. Siberian Tiger's had a terrible lap last lap. 127. Drop behind Kale and Cthulhu. It's terrible. All that work. And I mean, there's only 3 minutes to go, but Casper's only 11 seconds behind Siberia Tiger, doing 16.8 and a 16.6 and 16.5. They're great lap times. He's pulled so much off of Carbon. Carbon still got that 6th place. But Moxie is catching him. Koi Carp is ahead of Jokers, who looks like he's not having a great race. Oh, he had that big off when we were watching him, didn't we? Looks like he might have had more off since then. Koi Carp is finding his pace now. He's done the last 4 laps of 19s. So yeah, he's getting into the swing of it. Ready for the feature race, I guess. And he'll be high up the grid. I believe the feature race is the reverse of the finishing of the full. Oh, 8th. Moxie's off again. I think we must have hit a barrier. So with 2 minutes left of the race, IR Graham has got a comfortable 13 seconds lead over Kale, who's only 2.8 seconds ahead of Cthulhu. So he is being hunted and should feel the pressure. Although Cthulhu isn't going as fast, 17.0 and 17.4. So Kale's 16, 17.4, 17.5. So them two kind of holding station. Siberia Tigers trying to come back, but it's all a bit late now. The car looks tidy, so it must have just gone wide or something. Casper, no, it's not where you want to be. Pushing too hard, maybe. He's done a load of 16s. And Koi from nowhere. Carbon's down. Carbon's down in last place from holding 6th place quite happily. He's behind Jokers. Noxie. Koi Carp coming. Look, found his rhythm and he's been rewarded with 6th place. It's amazing. With only a minute left of the race to go. Great stuff. Great stuff. So, at the back there. No. Who's pitting? You can't pit. It's a sprint race. You don't pit in a sprint race. Hey? What? No, he's going to get a penalty for that because you can't pit in a sprint race. You've just got to get that fuel and them tyres to last. Everyone wants fuel, but it's the end of the race. Although Siberian Tiger doesn't need fuel, he's quite comfortable. Ooh, Cthulhu. This fuel's tight. Casper he's got plenty of fuel. He's oh, I don't know. He's waiting for that time to run out so he can finish, is it? And there you go. Yeah, Casper, well done. He's finished in 5th place. Koi Carp comes round for 6th. His fuel tank's flashing. Noxie round to 7th. Very good. Jokers and Carbon are having a bit of a ding-dong, but it looks like Jokers is coming out on top. Oh, Carbon's got a run on him. Nice little bit of action to end the day with. Oh, he's on the brake. They're side by side. Oh, edge to head. Edge to head. Right on the last lap. IR Graham's finished. Kale's finished. Oh, Carbon, you threw away. You had him. Siberian Tiger's finished. Cthulhu was finished in 4th. Why is Cthulhu? Oh, Cthulhu run out of fuel. But I don't suppose it matters because everyone else is finished. Yeah, controversial. IR Graham topped up with fuel. I don't know if that's a legal move. He might find he's going to lose that win. Congratulations for the time being, IR Graham, with your pole position, your fastest lap, and the win. But yes, it's illegal to fuel stop. in the sprint race, so I think he might find himself with a hefty penalty for that, and we'll find out. Interesting. So the race results. Graham win it, but he did stop for fuel, so the jury will be out whether or not he'll hold that position. He's only 5.3 seconds ahead of Kale in second place. Great race from him. Siberian Tiger in third to finish off the podium positions. Cthulhu finished down in fourth. It looked like he'd run out of fuel, and that must be how Siberian Tiger got the third place back. Casper in fifth. It says a lap down, but it wasn't really. Koi Carp, great sixth place from nowhere. Had an interesting race, found his pace, and then waited for unfortunate luck from Noxie, Jokers and Carbon that struggled to keep the cars on the track. But great race. Now we've moved into the settings for the feature race, 30-minute race, and we've got a start in about 7 minutes. So we'll just sit tight and see how it goes. So we're practicing for the feature race of round 1, VRC MaX5 series. The little Mazda MX-5s at full power and minimum weight. Looks like Cthulhu is the fastest of the session so far by only, wow, 5 thousandths with a 1:18.0. The host has asked everyone if they're ready, so it looks like we'll be underway at any time. Oh, I can go in car now. What's going on? This is amazing. They wouldn't let me do that all the first part of the race, so something's changed, obviously. So Taraland was the second fastest with an 18.059 next to his 18.054. Carbon Dwarf, third fastest with a 20.2. Casper, fourth fastest of the session with a 23.1. Kale, lovely done. Hasn't even posted a time really, got to his outlap and then thought there's a bit of grass needs mowing over there. Maybe it was a bit of grass that he didn't cross during the sprint race. IR Graham sat in his car contemplating whether or not that pit stop was legal or illegal. Okay, maybe they have to use 2 compounds. Someone just asked about hard tyres. And the final's been started, so here we go. Everyone's in. Here we go for the Virtual Racing Club MaX5 Season 2 Round 1 at Goodwood feature race. Tyler Rand on pole because he didn't quite make it for qualifying for the sprint. Carbon on second, Joker's third, Noxie fifth, fourth, Koikart fifth, Casper sixth, Cthulhu seventh, Siberian Tiger eighth. Oh, it's a rolling start as well to help the slower people. So it's should be a doggy for Tyler Rand to get away. And we are now racing. To the floor, lads. Got some 30 minutes ahead of us with a pit stop. So Carbon's dropped down already, 2 places, 3 places. What's he doing? 6 places. Oh, and he knocked Siberian Tiger off. That might be a penalty for him, and he's gone off himself. Oh my, that's not nice. So Carbon, Siberian Tiger, and Carbon's going back on. Oh dear. Casper all over the back of Koikart, trying to make up some places from the back. Talleyrand's down. Talleyrand's down to 3rd place. Jokus and Noxie are past Talleyrand. Must have put a wheel wrong. Interesting. Cthulhu now catching up. Cthulhu's got past a few people, and IR Graham. Koikart still holding off Casper and Kale back there. Siberian Tiger trying to come back from his off he had with Carbon. Carbon Dwarf. Shame. I didn't see it well enough to say, but it did look like he moved over into Siberian Tiger's way. Oh no, that's not how you come back. Siberian Tiger slowly catching up the field ahead of him. At the front now, Noxie is in the lead. IR Graham and Cthulhu have caught him up. And nice smooth move on the insides. Talleyrand, Koikart and Casper have just got past Kale. Siberian Tiger's caught him up as well. My word. He's got a lot of work on his hands holding all of those people behind him. He's doing it well. It's like Casper. No, I thought Casper was up the side of him then, but he's not. IR Graham has taken the lead. Kutula in third. Talleyrand in fourth. Then there's a big gap for this little Choré. Social distancing, boys. Look at this. All four of them onto the same piece of tarmac. But for the time being, Kuikar's holding them off. Round to the chicane. This could be scary. No moves. Oh, Cal, I thought you hit a post then, but no. I think it was just the lag. Casper's lining Kuikar up. Going for the inside line. Oh, lovely move. No messing. And Kale sneaked through. And Siberian Tiger sneaked through as well. Ah, poor Coy. Don't think he expected to lose all three places in that one corner. Probably could live with just losing it to Casper. Talleyrand now is catching up with Noxie. Remind Noxie's in a race, doesn't want to forget. It's getting nice and close. Down straight. He's got to wait for the chicane. No, because Noxie's decided to go that really long line round that corner. He gives Talleyrand third place without dispute. So now Talleyrand's just got to head down, crack on, and that's the way to do it. The fastest laps to catch up. Kutula is doing a 17.7 last, so a bit of work, but he can do it. Kutula with the wrong MaX5 on the side. I think they're meant to be red, but what can you do? Just don't listen. Spaniards now 4.4 seconds behind IR Graham. The Brit is on fire today. Goodwood is his track, isn't it? He's just not messing about. He's event. Fastest lap time 15.9. I don't know if anyone's going to the 15s, and he's not messing about. Tudor in second, VRC third, Casper well away on fourth. He's got past Noxie. Kuikar, where did Cal was flying, and so was Siberian Tiger, who's also down there. Carbon, he's just out for something. Well, though, he's got a good lap time. He's finding his place. Siberian Tiger. I'm surprised to see him down in 9th place. Jocus. Slowly creeping up. Kale. Oh, Coy. Coy's had an off. And a penalty. 4 is off. Kale is in the pits. He's not messing around. He's just 4 laps in, he's decided to go for the hards. Maybe he's going for the rest of the race. That's it, the long game. Oh dear. Things have gone wrong. I think Kale's got stuck in the pits. That can't be good. IR Graham showing second place. Oh no, Tudor is third, but he's not because Kale's not in first. Talleyrand. Casper's got a penalty. Noxie's catching up to him. Chokas. Ahead of Siberian. He's ahead of Kuikar. He's ahead of Carbon Dwarf. And Kale's still trying to get out of the pit lane in my view. IR Graham's just taken first. Is that... It's probably just on my feeder. I shouldn't come out and go back in again. That is funny. Go on, no go, no go, go, no go. What happens when everyone else pits? Is it going to be in the way? Who knows? Casper up into third. Where's Talleyrand? Talleyrand, oh no! That is not good. I'm sure he's had a knock in the chicane. It's taken many of us out. The last. So, Let's put him down to 6th place behind Siberian Tiger. Kale could be in this race for all I know. I don't know. He's not going to show up on my feed. He's just going to show up in the pits, I think. Casper's still carrying a bit of a penalty. See, that's the worry, because Casper was behind Talleyrand. Talleyrand's off and Casper's carrying a penalty, you know. You could say some shenanigans happening there, but it probably wasn't. Probably nothing. Tudor in a lonely race, all on his own there. Nearly 10 seconds behind IR Graham. And 8 seconds ahead of Casper. So, it's great stuff, really. Couldn't ask for much more. Maybe IR Graham to fall off the track, but other than that, it's good. Good lap time, that last one, from 17s to 18s. Oh, he's got hards on. He must have started with hards. So maybe the hards are only just starting to wake up. IR Graham started on the mediums, which does probably explain why he was straight away into the 16s. That he's fast as well. Oh no, what did he do in 18? I thought he said 16. This is going crazy. Casper also started on the hards and he's up into 3rd place. And he's done a 16.9 on his last lap. He's only 7.2 seconds behind Cthulhu and easily catching him on last pace. Noxie, I suppose, up into 4th place, but he was higher than that at the beginning of the race. He's on mediums. His best lap is a 19.2, but he's mostly in the 20s. Siberian Tiger, 17.3 is fastest, 18.5 the last time round. He's on medium tyres. He's only 5 seconds behind Noxie. He's got Talleyrand behind him by 1.5. He's doing okay lap times, really. 19.2 the last time round. He's on the mediums also. Noxie, what's he doing? Did he have a penalty? Siberian Tiger now up to 4th place on their 7th lap. 10 minutes into the race. Behind Casper, Siberian Tiger, so he's got a lot of work to do. Noxie's staying with him, and Talleyrand's staying with Noxie. So we could have a little race on our hands here, if we're lucky. Mine still shows Kale trying to get out of the pits. Oh, he's doing a wheelie now or something. How weird. Look at that. Front end of the car right up in the air. Awesome. Oh, he's probably in this race. He's probably 4th or something. Ahead of Casper, who's still got a penalty. Is that the same penalty? Is he just not shedding it on the start straight line? Does he not know the rule? Ooh, we'll never know. But he's only 5.5 seconds now behind Tudor. 16 seconds ahead of Siberian Tiger, who the last we saw was in a bit of a race with Noxie, Talleyrand, but they've all drifted apart. Koikart now is looking like he's catching up with Talleyrand for a race. Jokers is in the pits. I wonder if he can get past Kale. We'll soon see. Carbon Dwarf's already gone ahead of him. I'm just going to lose people as they go in the pits, aren't I? This is what the deal is. Put right hards on. No, he hasn't. He must be going off right hards. He's put right medium. Well, he's got out the pits, so that's alright. Kale's still pulling wheelies. Calm Dwarf's jumped Jokas with the pit stop, but he's still got to pit himself. He's on right hard, so he could probably just try and drive as long and late as he can into this race. Koikart still holding that same position away from Talleyrand. Talleyrand's 6 seconds behind Noxie. He did a 1:23 last. So Noxie's now drifted 3.7 seconds ahead away from Siberian Tiger, who's 16.9 seconds behind Casper. Casper is he's gonna, if that's the same penalty, then he will get another penalty, because you're meant to spend your penalty on the start straight line as soon as you get it. And it looks like he's been carrying the same penalty around for about 4 laps now. But he's catching up with Cthulhu, who's only 5.9 seconds behind Graham. Has Graham pitted? If he has pitted, he didn't take fuel on. So this is it. I believe he's pitted and he's had enough. What's he doing? Because he wants to go in the pits. Yeah, put some fuel on that one. Oh no. Oh, it's not letting him go in the pits because it was so late. I think they've re-put him on the pits, and Cthulhu has taken the lead. Cthulhu's taken the lead. He's yet to pit, but he is on the right hard tyres. He's still got plenty of fuel. It's all gone wrong for Graham. We've got an off somewhere on the straight. No. So yeah, Cthulhu's taken the lead. Graham could well run out of fuel on this lap. Casper's caught right up. Casper's now only 9 tenths, 8 tenths. Graham, it's all gone wrong. It really has gone wrong for our mate Gray. Siberian Tiger, 17, doing the fast lap, but this is the moves on here, or the fuel's run out. Could the fuel run out? Not yet. He's eking every last little bit of that to get it back to the pits. He's lost 2 positions. I'm sure he's been in the pits to put hard tyres on, but I don't know if he fueled up, which, hey, it's happened to me before. Just puts the tyres on and then leaves straight away. You think, hang on, is he going in? He's going in, yes. He's going in to get his fuel. Look at that, 1%. He was on fumes. So now Casper, 2.6 seconds behind Cthulhu. Cthulhu, all you got to do is keep banging them lap times in, but 18.5 against 16.6. It won't be long. Graham still in the pits. Noxie going to get round ahead of him. He's on the pit straight. No, he's pitted. Graham's out. Graham's out. Talleyrand's passed Noxie, who's got into the pits. Yeah, he needed the fuel, and he needs to get some hards onto that car. Carbon. He's had a pit stop because he's on right mediums when he was on hards, and he's got some fuel in there. So he's coming round. Koikarp's gone in. Needed to. He's going to put mediums on for the last 14 minutes of this race. He's out. Carbon's jumped them all with pits. That's amazing. I didn't think he was that close to him to be able to do so. But it looks to me like he's jumped Jokas and Koi in his pit stop strategy. So well done to Carbon. Oh, Talleyrand. He's going for the wide line in that corner. Graham. Oh, we've got the leaders in. All 3 leaders in. Oh, no. Noxie's stuck behind Kale. I wondered if someone was going to get stuck behind him. Cthulhu's still putting fuel in. Siberian Tiger's come round to take the lead. But he needs to pit. And that'll be on this next one. Cthulhu's out. Casper's out. Graham is there. He's gone round the outside. He's taken Casper, but he's gone for the wide line. He's gone for that wide line and ended up behind Casper. Talleyrand, he's in. He's getting boots and new fuel. Noxie is definitely stuck behind Kale. So that's not helpful. Koikarp in 7th. He's got past Carbon. What happened? What a shame. You can see Noxie and Kale trying. Well, that's that. Oh, Talleyrand's come out. He's come out ahead of Carbon, which is all good. The right hard's on. Full fuel tank. Not many of the others have gone for a full fuel tank. Talleyrand Oxy 2. Noxy looks like he's stuck behind Kale in the pits. Ooh, trippy man. Ooh, he nearly made it through then, didn't he? Oh well. So Siberian Tiger's in for the pits. Let's hope he doesn't get stuck. Two has gone through already. Casper in second. IR Graham in third. Siberian in fourth. Graham. Kuykart. Oh, he's a bit too far past him. Behind him to be able to jump him in the pits. He's out. Now in fourth place. 13 seconds, 14 seconds behind IR Graham. Graham is now like, ooh, he's catching up to Casper and Cthulhu. We might have a three-way battle here for the first place. The Spaniard's doing a fine job. Ooh, I'll say that. He's done a 144 and a 120. They must have been his pit stops. Yeah, he has just pitted. So, yeah, but his outlap wasn't as fast as Casper's. Oh, Graham, 18.9. So yeah, got a nice little fight on our hands here. I thought Carbon had already pitted, but it looks like he's been in again. Cthulhu's still holding that first position. Someone's had an off. Or no, it'll be the pit lane weirdness. Looks like Cthulhu's not going to be able to hold on to this lead for much longer. Casper's pulling out to take a look. No, it's not letting me jump in the cars again. Weird thing. So Casper is all over the back of the Spaniards. Flying Finn. Taking no prisoners. Trying to pick his place. Whereas IR Graham, I think he's just hanging back and saying, you guys go ahead. Because I think I can pick up from the mess. See, now that's showing Kale in at 5th. So Kale was probably in this race all along and he's not stuck in the pits. So Noxie's probably not stuck behind Kale. Who knows, eh? There's Kale getting topped up with fuel. 7th place ahead of Talleyrand. Jocus is coming round and he's doing all sorts. Carbon taking a similar line to Jocas. But Talleyrand's out. He's out ahead of him in 6th place, behind Kuykart, who's pitted, going to the end, and spinning. Oh no. Talleyrand now takes that spot easily. And what about Kale? Kale's out. He's in 7th. It's 18 seconds behind Kuykart, which is great because we thought he was stuck in the pits from our view. So now he's only 6.1 seconds behind. Where's Casper? I'm sure we were watching Casper all over Cthulhu, but he's not now. He's back into 3rd position, 7 seconds behind IR Graham. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That did not go well for whatever Flying Finn tried to do then. IR Graham has now caught Cthulhu and it's his turn to try and get past. They're catching up with it. Looks like Noxie up the road. Who, on my feed, looks like he's stuck in the pit lane, so... Oh no, that's Jocas, sorry. I thought it was the 7 on livery. I think it's the monster livery. So IR Graham's only 6 tenths, 7 tenths behind Cthulhu. There's Jocas again, doing that weird line for the chicane. He's catching him up. There's definitely an overtaking move which is going to be happening any time soon. Ooh. Come on. Where are you going to go? The outside? Cthulhu's gone defensive. Make Graham do the hard work around the outside. Oh, now he's come over to protect his line. Graham's just patiently waiting for his moment. He probably already knows what corner he's going to do it in. He's decided he's going to just sit behind this toe and take the opportunity on the corners. But all the time he's sat there behind Cthulhu, Casper is eating up time behind him and traction back into this race. Here we can see lap 17, 30-minute feature race of the VRC MaX5 second season of the first round at Goodwood. 7 minutes from the end of the race, and we've still got first and second hotly contested, which is great. It's amazing. Over a 30-minute race, and still it's not all spread out. And that's it. Under brakes easily. Just takes first place. They're both on mediums. Tyre wear is about similar. It's just down to driving. But IR Graham proved in the first round with the pole, fastest lap and race win, provisional race win. He knows what he's doing in one of these MX5s. Casper, 16.6. He's fighting back. He's fighting back, but he's running out of time. He's 5.3 seconds behind Cthulhu. Oh, we've got an off somewhere. There we go. Carbon. He's still ahead of Jokers. That's not the road, that's the road. 16 seconds behind Koikart, but he was 29 seconds ahead of Jokers, but is he still? Jokers, there you go. He's trying new lines out, seeing how that line worked. Mine still says Knox is in the pits, but he probably isn't. Graham leading from Cthulhu by 1.5 seconds. Casper is catching up Cthulhu by what, virtually a second a lap, maybe half a second a lap. So he might, just by near the end of this race, be all over him. Behind Casper is Siberian Tiger. So a so-so race. He was blinding off the line. He was up there fighting for first, but I think he had an off. Dropped down to fourth, and he's been sort of around that position for the rest of the race. His lap times are up and down, 21, 17, 21. Talleyrand, solid 5th place. Just ready to lap Jokas. Head of Kale by 10 seconds. Kale, I thought we'd lost him, so it's great to see him in the race. 6 seconds, 10 seconds behind, 6th. 10 seconds behind Talleyrand and 15 seconds ahead of Koikart. Koikart just been lapped by Cthulhu. Carbon somewhere there. There he is, taking that other line again. Jokas, there he is. He's decided to take out brake marker boards. Is he in the pits? Graham in the lead by 2.6 seconds now. Cthulhu in second, just done his fastest lap time, which isn't helping Casper because Casper is trying to catch him up. Doesn't want him doing his fastest lap times, but he's still 4 seconds behind, 4 minutes remaining. So 3 laps to go, say. Siberian Tiger is 21 seconds behind Casper. He's just about to lap Carbon, and he's on his fastest lap. 29 seconds behind him, we have Talleyrand. 8.4 seconds ahead of Kale. Kale's pulling them in slowly. He's doing it 18.1, 19.2, 19.4, consistent. Kale's doing 16.9, 16.5s now, so yeah, he's dropping the hammer. But it might be too late. I'll have to wait and see. Koikart's only 16 seconds behind. He's just done his fastest lap with a 17.5. Mediums do look rather dull. With Carbon Dwarf just behind him, taking all sorts of wonderful weird lines around the track. He's just about to get lapped by Siberian Tiger, which ironically wasn't it. Siberian Tiger he knocked off the track at the beginning. So there really isn't a race on at the moment. Maybe Kale trying to catch up Talleyrand. No, that's Siberian lapping. It's just Casper catching up Cthulhu, which he's 3.5 seconds to the better of. He's 10th up on his own time. He had a wiggle on. I think that's what he could have easily won this race today, except for a couple of those wiggles. There you go, 1:16.1. 2/10 off the fastest lap time. 3 seconds behind Cthulhu, with 2 minutes to go. So probably this lap and another lap. Cthulhu 17.1, 16.8. I mean, he's not hanging about. 3.5 seconds behind Graham. It's not such a big a lead as he had in the feature race, the sprint race. This is the feature race. But he's there. 3.7. It's an off, but that was probably a joke. IR Graham. IR Graham's had an off. Oh no! Casper's up into second. Can Siberian Tiger? Bit too much for IR Graham. Where did that come from? Everything looks steady. Only a minute left to go. Casper's now in second. Cthulhu looks like he's going to win the race. Fantastic. Alonso-esque. Why not? He's a Spaniard. They love him. Fernando Cthulhu, we'll call him from now on. Amazing stuff. Did the right things at the right time. Sat in the right places. Didn't make a mistake. Came through after 30 minutes of racing and looked strong to win. Casper, he would disagree though. With a 1.6 seconds behind, he's gonna try. He's gonna try, but this has got to be the final lap. The time is gonna run out. Wow, what a twist at the end. I am Graham. He must be in that car. Expletives everywhere. There must be F words in there, C words, all the words, the really bad ones as well. They must be all getting uttered right now. 9/10. Oh my! No, Cthulhu. He gains. It's the last lap. He's 7/10 ahead. Can he hold on to it? Casper, Talleyrand's just crossed the line in fifth. Sorry. It's close. Oh, keep it steady, Cthulhu. Flying Finn's on his way. 7/10, 6/10. They're both through the chicane. No one hit anything. It's tight. It's 5/10. Fernando Cthulhu takes the win. Casper, the Flying Finn, second place. IR Graham takes third, sideways. Siberian Tiger coming around to take fourth place. Could have been a different story for him. He had some unfortunate things go his way. He's taking fourth. VRC Talleyrand in fifth. Kale in sixth. Koikarp seventh. Noxie eighth. Carbon ninth. Joker's 10th. Noxie still in the pits, but he finished 8th. Nice race, Lars. And there we go. Victory goes to RRL Cthulhu. Fernando. Up 6 places. Great win. That's fantastic. So that brings us to the end of round 1. I'm going to try and do this every Saturday, so you know I'll be nattering away. It wasn't great, I know, but it'll get better. The racing was great. If you want to get involved in the racing, find Virtual Racers Club on Facebook, and that'll direct you to Discord. And they're always got some sort of league going on, signing up to the next league. The championship tables for the race you've seen will be put up there. So yeah, get involved. You've seen how much fun it is. It's fantastic. And I'll I'll catch you next time. I'm on doing this silly business.